Today we are at one of my all-time favorite restaurants, The Palm. They have a motto. This is the place to see and be seen. That's what we're doing today, and I am being seen with the man that I believe is the reason behind the longevity and the popularity of The Palm in Charlotte, and that's Joey Profeta, the manager.
Hi, Barbara, thank you.
I love being here with you. You've been here for a while. Tell me a little bit about the history of The Palm.
It's unbelievable. The Bozzies and the Ganseys, we're now on fourth generation. Opened their first Palm in 1926. It's on 2nd and 42nd, and it's just been amazing. And they started to expand in the 80s and opened in LA and Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia, up and down the coast, and it's just been tremendous.
Restaurants come and go so easily. What's the secret of their longevity?
You know, I think it's about family. You know, when people come into our restaurant, we really want to make them feel like they're part of our Palm family, and vice versa.
That's so true. You do that, Joey. You do it so beautifully.
I'm blessed. For me, I don't have to work at it. It's in my blood.
We all feel that. Tell me about the caricatures on the wall, because that's something that no other restaurant has done successfully.
The faces on the wall is so cool. So the original story is that cartoons used to get painted while people would eat at the original Palms in New York. And so, you know, the old term, the starving artist. And so the artist would come during lunch and do sketches, and in place, the owners would feed them. So they're providing entertainment while guests were there, and they used to, you know, be eating, and people would have ladders, and they would do the cartoons and the sketches and that sort of thing. And so we would feed the starving artist. And over time, it has become that see and be seen. Really, when we opened up in LA, it really took off, you know, with the celebs adoring the Palm. And, you know, there's a lot of local celebs, as well as we have, you know, customers that usually come in about once a week. We invite them to be on the wall. So
I'm very honored to be on the wall. I've been here for a very long time. I think my hair's a different color, but it's great. Steakhouses in particular, there are many new ones. How has the Palm continued to be the most favorite?
You know, people ask me. I think it's about two things. I think one is restaurants. When I find they don't succeed, I think it's simply put that they just didn't have good food. And you have to have great food. You have to, as you can see, I like to eat, and a little quality control never hurts. And you know, we've got a chef, executive chef Colin Johnson's very passionate. He's been with us for over 15 years now. And you know, you just have to have that quality. If something's not right, you have to make it right.
And speaking of the food, what are some of your favorites? You know this food better than anybody, except maybe the chef.
Gosh, well, the one of the things that is also unique about the Palm is we do have some good diversity in our menu. So it's not just steak, even though I would say the ribeye is my favorite. And we have diversity as far as seafood, but what's really special is we get back to that Little Italy. We have probably the best chicken farm in the city, linguine, white clam sauce, veal marsala, those types of dishes. You know, if you want a bowl of pasta here, we'll certainly make it for you.
I love everything here, including the desserts. Tell me about the desserts.
Oh boy, well, we've got real classic, you know, New York style cheesecake. We've got creme brulee, we've got key lime pie, we make the key lime pie, carrot cake and chocolate cake, and then my favorite, what I call the Joey bag of donuts. We have these warm cinnamon sugar donuts that are to die for.
They all sound so wonderful. Thank you so much. Another visit to the Palm is always welcome in my world.
Thank you, Barbara.